Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who vetoes bills? The President. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. In what month do we vote for president? November. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name your U.S. representative. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." The House of Representatives has how many voting members? "435. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name 1 branch or part of the government. Congress. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name 1 of the writers. James Madison. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name 1 state that borders Canada. New York. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27.